our country. Had to study a lot to get that done. Woo-wee! Oh my goodness! Does your mom wake you up like that every morning? Woo! Well, I gotta get ready because the DI is gonna be in here in a second. If I don't get out there and get lined up with everybody and get prepared to get the work done, I'm gonna be in some big trouble. Because in the military, whoo, ha, whoo, you gotta have it ready to go. So, okay, get ready. You guys get up out of bed, get your teeth brushed, get your breakfast, and sit and go to the bathroom. Don't forget that. And then you need to get right to your work and get those pages done, just like the military. You have to get up and get their stuff done. So I'll catch you later. Up two, up two, up two, up two. Left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left. Okay, we're going to get ready to do our math. Here we go. Okay, this is we're doing lesson 14.5, problem solving using a model, pages 603 to 608. Okay, here we go. We're going to look right here on the example box. It says problem solving using a model. Jorge, Blake, Derek volunteer to rake a field. They each make a plan for how to share the work equally. Which plan should the boys use? Okay, there's Jorge's plan, Blake's plan, and Derek's plan. Well, which one seems fair? Well, on Jorge's, one person's got a lot of work to do. On Blake's, it looks pretty even. And on Derek's plan, again, one person has a lot of work to do because it's not even. Now, and you can see this as it breaks it up right here, just saying it. There's one part that's larger than two of the parts. These are two smaller parts. Jorge's plan does not show equal work. But the three parts are equal shares for Blake's because they're split evenly. Then let's look at Derek's plan. Even though he has it in three pieces, just like Jorge's plan, it's not even. And two of them are even, but not the other one in the middle. Now, Derek's plan does not have equal share work, only Blake's does. So now, let's turn, and this is what we'll be doing, turning to page 604. Okay, I have these kind of spread out differently because I already had some things drawn, and it takes a long time to draw these things, so I have to spread it out as even as I can. It says, read and solve each problem. You can compare models to help some solve problems. Gabby and Ling made a large sandwich together. They each wanted to eat half. Circle the model that shows the girls should cut the sandwich in half. So you're going to look at the models you have. Okay, on this one model, it showed the line like this. Now that might not be perfect, but I'm going to get it generally the way that one's showing it. Okay? Okay, there you go. You get this half. Ooh, it's not half, is it? That means you're going to be pretty hungry and this person's going to be going, oh man, I'm ready for my nap, right? That's how you switch everything out. So that would not be fair and that would not be half. Okay, now on the next one, it's split like this. And remember, we're looking for they each want a half. And even though on this one, that might not be perfect, but it's going to be pretty close. Oopsie. There we go. See, and those are even in thirds, aren't they? That would be if you had three people, but they're asking you in a half. Half is how many? That's right, it's only two. This is cut into even thirds, but you're looking for half, two. So let's look at the last one. The last one is cut, can't remember which way diagonally it was. Okay, like this. 2 is a half. Even though this was even, this is in thirds, and this is not fair at all. Not fair, Sherry. So, these are in halves, 2 halves. So this one would be the one that would be correct. Okay? So that's number 1. Okay. Number 2. Number 2 says, Ari makes 2 trays of muffins, and the tray of pumpkin muffins has 5 rows with 6 in each row. It says the tray of banana muffins has 7 rows with 4 in it each. Ari made more of which type of muffin? Well, I did this. I made it small because I have to be able to fit everything on the board. But I did the first one, which was saying that there were 5 rows with 6 in them each. And so that's 5 rows going down. Hang on, so 5 rows with 6 each. So it looks like I did 5 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I actually need to bring that out and bring that down. Yeah, see, teachers too can get things not exactly perfect, but. Okay, so now we see there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 6 in them each. So that you can see that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So we know there are 30 in this one. In fact, if you have, I was looking for my little ruler. Can I have that ruler, honey? Let's see, here it is. Okay, thank you. Okay. And it's easier if you do it this way because you can see your squares better. Okay. Remember, this might not be perfect, but you get the idea. Okay. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this. Maybe I should go left, 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 right, left, as I do this, left, 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 right, left, left. That's kind of hard to do this and then do left, right, left. But I did it, didn't I? It's like walking and chewing gum, huh? So you can see now clearly here, you can count these by 5s too. Remember we talked about in the other one of the lessons, why do we sometimes count by 2s or count by 5s when we're doing the graphing paper? And the reason why is because it's easier to count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, it's just so much easier to do it that way. So, I mean, this is actually 6 this way, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This way would be 6, would be 12, would be 18, would be 24, would be 30. So regardless of how you want to count it, whether you want to count by 1s, by 6s, by 5s, even if you count it by 2s, you're still going to come up with 30. Now let's look at this next one. It says, or they're comparing it to the tray that has 7 rows with 4 in it. So we have 7 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll draw those rows out. Okay, let me see if I can do that again. Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left. I hope you're impressed. Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left. Okay, now we have drawn all the rows going that way. Now we're going to draw the rows going this way. Line up. There we go. Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left. count and see how many are in this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So there's 28 in here. Even though you'd think because the number 7 is bigger than either of these numbers, but when you are multiplying them together and adding so many of them like that, that's what it comes out to be. And so when you count them, you can count them also. 4s are easier to count by. You can count 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Now if you do it by 7s, you would be counting 7, 14, 21, 28. And that's how you would count those rows like that. So and the question is, Alice made more what? This represents on the top, represents pumpkins. So this represents the pumpkins. And then this one down here represents banana muffins. Okay, so which one is more? You're right, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? That was definitely, it was the pumpkin. All right, so now we will go to the next one, and it says, Darcy is thinking of one of these shapes. She says her shape has 2 fewer sides than a hexagon, and is split into thirds. Darcy's shape is which one? Well, these are into thirds. This is a triangle, and it's split into thirds. But a triangle has actually 3 sides as well. So it's 3 sides, is what a triangle has, right? Okay, so if it has 3 sides, and it says that that she's looking for something that has 2 fewer sides than a hexagon. Well, if you look up here, you'll see a hexagon has how many sides? Look, I don't know if you can see, I might have to move it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 6 sides. So we have to do this, we have to go 6 minus 2. So we're looking for something with 4 sides. That's what we're looking for. This has 3 sides, so it won't be this. Let's look at this one. It's in 3, right? 3, but it has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. So this has 4 sides. So that definitely is one of them. Let's look over here and see if there's any more. Nope, triangle, it has 3 sides, and not only that, but it's not even in 3 pieces. These 2 are in 3, but this has 4 sides. This is only cut in half, which is 2 pieces. But let's come over here, and we have, this is cut into 4s, and it's asking for what is cut into 3s. I believe that's what we said, right? So, yeah, and so let's, woo, this about dropped. Okay, so even though it still has 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's cut into 4 pieces. So because it's cut into 4 pieces, even though it has 4 sides, it's not what he's looking for. So the correct answer is the one that has 2 sides less than a hexagon, which we know is 4 sides, and is split into 3 pieces. That would be this one. So that is your correct answer on that page. Now, let's look at the last question. The last question is explain the strategy used to find Darcy's shape. So I wrote the answer up here. You ready? It says, I compare the models. 2 fewer sides than a hexagon is 4 sides. We already figured that out. The green rectangle is split into thirds, but the purple rectangle is split into fourths. And then of course, the other one is split into halves. The only one that is split into 3s and has 4 sides is this shape. So that is our practice sheet for today. That'll make it a lot easier for you as you get ready to do your regular work page. I know you can do it because you guys are really smart, and you know what? You need to work hard just like the military do to keep us free all around the world and here. You know how we always pray for them and pray for our troops and pray for our policemen and our firemen and all of that, because they have to work hard, they have to study hard to become what they are. And so you need to be studying hard, so one day, whatever you know the plan that God has for your life, then you will know what you need to do, but you have to study to be able to do it and complete your work. So I know you're going to get your work done. Attach, hut. Okay, get your pencils out. Begin.